Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a new video. My name is Dingus Crusader and today we'll be recapping what's coming on the 11th of June update. We're gonna start off with the big guy himself, Hans. And literally, he is a big fucking guy, apparently standing over 7 feet tall, bigger than Leatherface himself. But even if Leatherface is 6 feet tall or above it, he still has to call his uncle Big Uncle Hans. Yes, fun fact, Hans is Leatherface's uncle, and he is the reason why Leatherface started to have a very weird obsession with wearing people their faces, which is probably the best lore piece I've ever read in a while for Texas Chainsaw. And a very cool thing that I really want to know is how is the relationship with the other family members when it comes to Hans. If Leatherface calls him uncle, then 100% Hans calls Grandpa his dad, of course, because it makes sense. Making me finally understand why Grandpa is in that fucking chair. His balls were carrying a 7 feet monster in him for the longest time ever. Now, of course, with Hans, a new family member, there's always new abilities as well. And this guy has 3 abilities, and one of them is hugely meta. Well, that's what I'm thinking at least. He is the middle finger to the Danny mains. He can rip out fuses and valves, and I'm actually glad this is a thing. Because what's the point of multiple valve handles and fuses when you only need one in each? Also, not gonna lie, for a $10 character that's built like this and has these abilities, which I haven't mentioned the other 2 yet, this is putting Nancy to a huge fucking shame. Buff Nancy, please. And I mean her abilities, her traps, not her assets. These are fine. Anyway, talking about the abilities once again about Hans. His next ability, or other better said, is the well-known electricity traps. Most of them have been leaked, and electricity traps was most likely one of his abilities. Now, I'm not sure if teammates can also disable the traps like they can with barbed wires. That's something I have yet to figure out. I'll confirm in editing this video, of course. But my question is, how will they function? Will they function like running into the electricity grids with the generator or car battery? Or will the victims have a unique animation when stepping into them? I'm hoping yes. And not just them falling over. Speaking about falling over, this guy has a barge ability, another very well known leaked ability of his. He's gonna barge victims, but apparently this takes timing. It's not gonna be your simple barge with Leland, but this barge actually takes timing. I'm very curious to see how this one works out. He's a 7 feet monster, it makes sense he can actually barge people. And for those asking, yes, it has been confirmed you can in fact grapple Hans. Now, this kind of makes people pissed over the fact that such small victims can push or fight a huge monster like Hans, but not Leatherface. I think I can say some valid points why this is the reason. Leatherface has a 2-hand wielded weapon, unlike Hans who has a bone-crushing hammer that's only one hand wielded weapon. Now, once again, I do agree with the terms that it doesn't make sense that you can grapple a 6 feet monster with a tiny bone-breaking hammer, but not a lesser, bigger monster than him who is only 6 feet tall and has a chainsaw. Now, of course, I think the developers want to keep Leatherface the most powerful family member out of them all, because he's, of course, no pun intended, the face of the game, and I don't think they want Leatherface to be grappled. Just to the fact he has a 2-wielded weapon, and of course, once again said, he is the face of the game, and they don't want to make him weak. They want to keep him viable and strong. Now, how the victims will grapple Hans is a mystery. I have a feeling it's gonna be something similar to punching the balls like Cook, which, oh Jesus. But considering his lore consists of actually fighting somebody and ripping off their faces in order to give it to Leatherface to start his weird face obsession, I think this guy is gonna have a very strong hidden grapple attribute, which makes him very effective with grappling. I don't know, I'm just guessing. It will make sense, of course, but yeah, I'm not really with the small 5.4 victims grappling a 7 feet monster. Especially if he's capable of killing somebody with their bare hands, no pun intended, and ripping their face off cleanly. And also, literally being the most sadistic piece of shit he is, literally laugh while holding the guy he killed his face. That's some real fucking interesting uncle right there, Bubba. Now, with the Hans discussion pretty much done, I cannot wait for this new character. But if you did watch a video of mine yesterday that I have deleted ever since, I'm back on this topic talking about the perk changes because I want to redo this. I want to sound a little bit more excited, of course. So, perk changes. Sonny is no more the silly gallow victim in the intro of every game. It seems like it's gonna be Juice Julie Cheeks' turn to be gallowed every single fucking time. Poor girl. Sonny players slash mains already being the Giga Chats they are gonna get a huge buff with the following perks Sonny is guaranteed to get into his skill tree. No Cell, Extra Drip, and Fast Hands. I don't care, he needs a buff. Already, Sonny players are Giga Chats, but now they're gonna become even more Giga Chats. Now, what does this update tie to? Well, it's the fact that they're gonna delete random nodes from skill trees. A lot of people are against it. I'm not against it. I'm very glad it's getting changed, because honestly, a meta shakeup with new perk builds would be very interesting, because I'm getting tired of seeing the same ones being used against me or with me, depending on what my teammates choose, of course. Now, in case you don't know why I'm saying this, is because I'm doing a challenge on both Victim and Family where I will be leveling up all their available perks they can get in the skill tree to level 3. So I definitely do not mind this, because I'm already doing a challenge to play every single perk that exists in this game, whether they're shit or not, whether they're worthless or useful. I'm leveling them up to level 3. I do not care. I'm ready for a grind, baby. So coming back to the subject, Leland is also guaranteed to get Extra Drip from now on as a skill tree. Now, the devs do say that he doesn't have a health perk, but unfortunately they forgot that Better Bounce Back, or whatever it's called, still exists. But here we are. Also, for Sissy, she's getting a Victim perk. Now, this is the first time we're actually seeing a Victim perk used as a Family perk as well. So, Slippery is officially the first perk to be used on both Family and Victim, which is interesting and cool at the same time. Now, what kind of surprises me about the fact we still don't know too much about the 11th June, well, we know a lot already, but you know what still has surprised me? We haven't received a cosmetic drop. What are we getting for cosmetics? Who is getting the cosmetic, better said? Are they finally gonna improve on cosmetics? Because no disrespect to our bully, but as long as they keep stuck to the 90s, 70s kind of stuff, then these skins are gonna remain lackluster. I'm sorry to say this, but the only good skin pack to exist in the game right now is honestly Connie's first skin pack and Anna's second skin pack. I hope they let loose of the 90s, 70s kind of vibe for clothing soon, because no disrespect, I respect the humblest decision to try to stick to the 90s, 70s kind of vibe, but if it's like Halloween or Christmas, drop some cool cosmetics. We don't care about the 90s, 70s vibe, we just want some cool cosmetics. Anyway, I am done for today's video. Thank you very much for watching the video and listening for the cool content coming on the 11th of June. Now, there's still some stuff missing, which is the cosmetic pack as of editing this video, and of course, the patch drops. Now, the patch notes are probably gonna drop on a Monday, the day before the update, but don't worry, I'll be making a community post with the patch notes linked for you to read if you don't have any other social media where Gun is socially active. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. A like and a sub is always appreciated, and I'll be catching you guys in the next video or stream. Have a good one and have a good day. Bye bye.